Hey everybody, and welcome back. Last time we cleared the first 3 areas, we defeated Count Dracula and stole the real treasure map. That's quite a description there, if you've taken out of context. We have a few new areas: South Pole, Egypt, the Viking ship, and India. We're going to go to India. Maharaja. You'll notice the enemies are wearing different clothing. Why did it have to be snakes, am I right? And yes, that is, what's-his-face from Jungle Book. Don't ask me why. Honestly, this rage thing is really kind of just a gimmick. I don't, it doesn't really ever come into play, except in these very specific areas, but, you know, whatever. And yeah, those guys do take 3 hits to stun. They're pretty beefy. Okay, let's head on into the palace. Oh, nice to meet you too. Okay, well I don't really know why I'd need a Sphinx tear, but yeah, sounds good. Alright, so this level is a little bit of a puzzle. It's one of those, you go through a door, it takes you to another door, which takes you to another door, and so you kind of have to figure out where to go. Now, I think I mostly remember this. I think it's this one. Actually, I think that was wrong, but regardless. I remember playing this one as a kid, and I had actually written down in the instruction manual where each door went to, so I could finally figure it out. Okay, so we're gonna go to this one. Yeah, I think this is right. And then here. Yep. And then here. Nope. Almost had it. It has been a while. You'll have to pardon the odd mistake here and there. So it's going to be this one. Alright. For the boss, we're going to go popcorn again. This boss is a little bit more difficult. The fire actually homes in, so it can be a little bit tricky. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That may have looked easy, but this boss has killed me plenty of times in the past. Thanks. See ya. So if we take a look at it, yes it is. Now, we don't actually know what this thing does, but if we use our powers of deduction, where's the Sphinx located? Ah, can't quite reach. If the enemy has a pouch like that, that means that they have an item that they drop, by the way. Oh, I think that one dude had the last pepper I was missing. I don't think I can get back to him. Oh well. No pepper-fueled rage for me. Stop it. Alright. So the door's closed, but as we already established, this is probably going to work. Yeah. Alright, got another dungeon here. That background track is reused, however it was so good the first time that I'm okay with them using it again. Well, we do have a ladder here, but as I always say, screw ladders, I have plungers. Oh, there's a neat shortcut over here actually, but we'll just skip it for now. Whoops. As a matter of fact, I think there's one here too. Not so much a shortcut as just a place where you can get some items. We already know how to deal with this. And now things get a little bit tense. Not to worry, however. If you fall down there, it goes back to the earlier area where I said there was a shortcut. Alright. So this gets a little bit tense, as I said, however, because the controls are so responsive, it's not really that big a deal. Keeps you on edge, though, certainly. Ah, yeah. I really like this part, too. I don't know why there's fire chasing me, but you know what? It works. This part plays a little bit like a Sonic level in that you just hold to the right and you will get away. Well, maybe it's a little bit more involved than that, but you get my point. Do yourself a favor on this part and hold to the right as you fall. Otherwise that. Okay, so here's a tricky part. This killed me many, many times. Remember that note that we got before? Let's take a look at it. 1 sun, 2 moon, 3 star. Well, there's a sun there. 1 sun, 2 moon, 3 star. Yeah, that's a little bit more cryptic. And to be fair, maybe a little bit too cryptic, but once you figure it out, it all makes sense. Otherwise, the ceiling comes down and crushes you. Fortunately, the checkpoint system in this game is pretty good. You respawn right here. -1 life, of course. So you can immediately try it again, until you figure it out. Anyways, give me that scepter. And now we can leisurely make our way out of here. Or not. I'm getting PTSD from remembering Donkey Kong Country. Oh, I wanted that. Oh well. Okay, so we got the Scepter of Ra. Yeah, it sure is. Now this is a case of figure out what you have to do with it. We know we've already cleared this, so really all we have left are the Viking ship and the South Pole, so let's go here. This is one of my favorite levels, actually. I like the stripe set. Tile set, I guess. We got the Aurora in the background. And there's a really pretty cool part of the music as well. And that's neat. So, this is again where we're going to be using our powers of deduction. You know, I have this, maybe it works here. It does. Now, if you really were thinking about it, you could think raw, sun, heat, melt, maybe? But anyways, if we go this way now, something to fly through the air. So obviously we can't go this way yet. And by process of elimination, that means we're going here. Don't ask me why there's just a Viking ship here. Couldn't tell you. Why it is, you know, this huge. Why it... You know, never mind. Just don't ask. Ooh. Thought I could dodge it. You know, actually I'm getting Donkey Kong Country vibes from this as well a little bit. Give me that popcorn, I'm gonna need it later. Uh-oh. So, we gathered a Viking key. I think that you can figure this one out. Get rid of the ghosts. Well, you know what? Why not? Actually, the Viking key is this, is it not? Alright, so pay attention here. You'll notice a plunger shot seems to be going through the wall. Well, let's give it a shot on the other side as well. Screw this guy, by the way. He doesn't really take damage. Once again, I have plungers, screw ladders. Let's see if the same thing applies on this side. Yes, it does. Another boss. This is the Skyrim boss, I guess. trick here, as you probably noticed, is you have to hit him in the face. Otherwise he's going to chuck his hammer at you. If you hit him in the shield, of course it does nothing. Wow. And all in all, he's really not all that difficult. I say that, of course, and then continue to get repeatedly smacked in the face. You kind of have to precisely hit it, though, so there is a little bit of skill involved in that. Gotcha. Now give me the Viking Diary, fool. Okay. Ancient Viking Plunger. I like that one. Okay. Problem solved. So, I think we know what we're doing now. This is how this works. Yeah. Not quite as game-changing as the red plunger, perhaps, but still kind of neat. Whew, close one there. Kind of relaxing, you know? A lot more relaxing than I can imagine clinging onto a bird by a plunger over a seemingly bottomless pit. But you know what? Moving on. You ready for something really terrifying? This. Okay. Yeah. That is incredibly terrifying. There's even that, like, chomping sound. Ugh, forget that. I'm not interested in that. Sir or madam, I am not buying what you're selling. Okay, glad that's over. So if you didn't figure it out, because we're getting gum here, well, we're gonna need to use that gum. This fool's back, however, we can get by him. You'll notice that Genesis actually slows down a little bit here. Has trouble keeping up with everything. Actually, don't remember what was on the other side. Maybe we should check that out, but whatever. Pretty sure the diary is right there. Now, if we attempt to take a look at the diary, unfortunately it's too dark, so we're going to have to go back to the surface. And when we do, well, you'll see. Oh. Oh. Boys, you got some explaining to do. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to go after him. But that's gonna have to wait till next time. Thank you guys very much for watching. And, I'll see you on the next one.